Can you tell me what is Element Logic and what does your company do?
Sure. Element Logic is a warehouse automation company, and we're a solution integrator. So we integrate different automation systems, robots, for different parts of the warehouse using our software, both to make it work as a whole and to make each of those parts be more efficient.
Hmm.
We started as a small Norwegian company, and now we're global and one of the biggest in our industry. So that's kind of exciting for us.
Can you tell me how do you use technical documentation and what were some of the challenges you were facing before using Archbee?
Yeah, like I said, we used to be a really small company where everyone knew everything, and creating our own software. And now that we've grown, we see that we need to you have technical documentation because we can't just rely on everyone telling each other how we work. And the documentation we used to have, it was you needed VPN to access it on site and from home office. That was an issue.
Mhm.
Um, and also the search functionality wasn't really up to our standards and not the integration documentation either. So that's why we were looking for something new.
And how would you say Archbee helped you with this?
I'll, well, first of all, and the surprise was the fact that it was so easy to write and to use as a writer meant that our product managers and our developers wanted to write technical documentation suddenly. It's very easy to start to use, and also the improved search functionality meant that now our readers can actually find the documentation that they're looking for.
Hmm.
I also have to say that the review functionality really hit the spot for us, being it's there, but it's very easy to use and you can skip it when you want to.
Yeah, happy to hear that. Do you use your documentation internally or publicly or both?
Right now, it's internally. We started there. But one of the reasons we wanted to switch too was that we saw the need to have public documentation. Um,
Mhm.
we still want to keep that one-to-one relationship with our customers, but we also want some public documentation, and we're launching that later this year. So that's going to be really exciting to see what kind of difference that makes.
You were saying um, you found the search feature very useful. Is there anything else within Archbee that has particularly helped your team?
Well, we we wouldn't have done this without your open API solution. So that was great. It helps us feel more modern now. And I have to, well, my readers have emphasized the AI as well.
Hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons one person said to me, "You revolutionized my workday." Um, and now with your new insights feature, being able to see what people ask both what they search for and what they ask the AI for, I mean, that makes my day fun to see what people are writing.
Do you see any differences in the workflow of your team? Well, apart from the obvious compliments that you've made their day easier, like any significant changes in the workflow?
I do see that people are using documentation more. So not so much asking colleagues, but actually going to the source. I'm doing a survey in a couple of weeks about how much time they now spend. I did a survey in April. I'm doing a new one now with a new tool, hoping to get some results that people are spending less time looking for information now. So I think we'll see time spent. I don't have the number, sorry, time saved. I don't have the
Mhm.
numbers yet, but I'm quite sure that we'll get that.
Wonderful. Sounds good. Um, Lastly, do you have any advice for any other companies that might be considering Archbee?
Oh, that's a good question. Jump in.
Yeah, straight to the point. Okay.
Yeah. Just start and then remember to look for extra features. Um, we like, I love that you can just start writing, and then when you think, oh, maybe there is something more fancy here, maybe there's a better way I can do it, I can look at the Archbee documentation and find a more efficient way to work.
Excellent. Well, Lena, thank you so much.